fuck? Hey, Manu. Now it's fine. The fuck? It's so stupid. Okay. Okay. Alright, it looks like it's fine now. What the fuck? Hey guys, what's up? Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll just keep going, and if the stream dies again, then it dies. You came for the stream title? It was just bait. Alright, Inscryption OST Listen. What's up? 5-minute rule. Yeah, okay. My bitrate's fine now, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Anyway, we were in the middle of listening to the Inscryption soundtrack, so my bad. I'll see. Hopefully, my bitrate holds up. I don't know why. Anyway, so we're almost done with Death Card Cabin. Good night. I don't know why my bitrate suddenly decided to just take a shit. It's very strange. I don't know. It's OBS because everything was fine on my end. I just was being an asshole. You see how now it flips? Now it's got this like sort of flute thing that's pressing into it, and it actually like leans into this like sort of death and decay quality. The way that it crunches and twists on itself, and the way that it leans into this flute super straight tone, so it has this like and then the record, the end of the record, it's almost feral. There's almost like a primality in that sound, right? Like almost like the howl of a wolf or something. There's a real press into that quality of like losing oneself, and you know, I also feel like there's some, you know, I guess a native quality to it, if that makes sense. It's very natural. Pop. it's mania too. Like the constant spinning there is that idea of like beginning again and begin again, which is such a Warframe thing to say, but it's not the type of soundtrack, and I find that that's really like the key thing there is that it's not the type of soundtrack that you easily would listen to in like your vehicle while driving, right, or on the bus. Like this kind of ambient music here. So it's actually quite funny because there was at one point I saw, again, Twitter being the source of all the biggest bullshit on the planet, but there was someone was saying that I actually hate ambient music, and that I think ambient music is less than melodic music. First of all, what the fuck does that even mean? No, I've never ever said that. Number one. Number two, so many one guys. I tell you, I get one guide like every week. There's at least I get multi-guide throughout the week, and it's just that all those one guys kind of pile up, and other innuendos. But what ends up happening is that the reality is that ambient music is phenomenal for mood setting, for showcasing the different like layers of emotion. Melodic music is something that we can hold on to. Melodic music allows us to attach ourselves to an emotion and then ride the wave of it. Ambient music is essentially with no guardrails. You know how if you're bad at bowling, you have the lane that like so your ball can't go out, you can't strike, or you can't out out of bounds. That's melodic music. Melodic music is a straight shot. You know exactly what you're going to get, right? Now, there's some surprises, but in general, it's pretty forward moving and it kind of just does its thing. Ambient music, we remove the safety barriers. Ambient music is like washing over you. It's like you dive into the landscape versus being guided by the landscape with melodic music. And that's why that person on Twitter was wrong, number one. And number two, being very petty, but number two, that's why this works. It's uncomfortable. And it's not like something that I want to actively listen to, right? Like actively listening to this is kind of painful. Out of context, it's kind of uncomfortable because there's nothing to hold on to. The gameplay is what you hold on to in this case, where the gameplay can take you as as a participant, and the gameplay guides you while this music is in the background. So when this is in the foreground, it's actually genuinely unnerving. So the Angler is next. It's genius. Bum, bum, bum. Sh, sh, bum, bum. Sh, sh, bum, bum. Sh, sh, bum, bum. Sh, sh. See the rhythm. I'm going to try not to stop too much because the songs there's 30 some, and also it's about an hour and a half, and eventually your boy's got to eat. But one of the things that's really powerful about this is that the rhythm actually keeps us locked in. Bum, bum. You know what I mean? That's the That's the discomfort of that's the thing that holds us, while the discomfort is all the random noise and all the things in it that are uncomfortable. You know what I mean? The all of it, and it's also really cool because it uses practical sound effect to create music within that. So it's exciting to hear like the cutting of paper or whatever that is mixed in with this really powerful a heavy string quality. You know what I mean? Good night. Yeah, no, it's gutting a fish. Yeah, it's. I was just. That's what it sounded like to my ear, and when I was trying to explain it. Prospector. I love that you get the visuals of like what each of these jobs are, and you can hear. Actually, hold on, that's actually amazing. I didn't think about this. So the angler was the one we just listened to, which was like gutting fish, and then there's the trapper, and like what's actually sick as fuck, is the fact that the fact that we literally can hear the job of these people through the music, through the different sound effects and musical cues. That's incredibly dope. That's very cool. Realistically, this is incredibly experimental too. This is incredibly not a normal soundscape that you really hear. Bum bums. And the question becomes like, was John Cage right? Can anything be music depending on where it's put in the situation that you're in? That's why 4 minutes and 22 seconds is kind of funny, but also like kind of a legitimate piece of music, because it's just the noise in the room that you're in when the piano is not playing, right? Is this music? You know? I played about 3 hours of it. Because realistically, this is in a structured rhythm and format that even though it's a bunch of noise, it's set up in a way that naturally causes it to pulsate and causes us to feel discomfort. There's tons of repetition. Hey, brother. Thanks, Brian. You too. But realistically, the piano is the only part of this that is truly musical in terms of a musical instrumentation. I have to do another one soon. I love the scary music rankings because I think they're so good at introducing people to scary music, and also it's fun to rank stuff arbitrarily. Like this would be such a perfect, the Prospector, really any of these, would be so good on a weird game music list because they're not inherently weird, but they're weird in the sense that they deviate from the standard protocol, and that's what makes it so interesting. Because it doesn't live or die by any standard musical structure rules, right? And like that's the thing that people often get hung up on. But all of this stuff is so incredibly unique because it doesn't adhere to what we perceive of as the standard music theory. Because it says I don't need that. And the thing is like structurally, this has rhythm, this has tempo, this even has a bit of melody. But in general, what's really cool is the fact that it says, you know what, fuck your rules. It just makes them up. You know? I don't know how much of this is using theory. Doesn't really matter, does it? Trapper I've heard. This was in my, this was in my weird game music? Or no, it was in my creepy game music video? No, it was in scary, ranking scary game music. And this is just banjo, hum. And even that, the way that the trapper is skinning the deer or skinning the rabbit or what have you. That's all part of the rhythmic identity of the piece, you know? It is unnerving though. I feel like the back of my spine a little bit. Oof. This is duct tape. That's cool. Yeah, Bijaro, that's what I said earlier. I think it's so cool that like we get to identify the role of the work through the music, which is something that's not actually normal. You don't often hear that, you know. Short and sweet too. All right, I'll walk in the woods. Left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear. And I think to me, a walk in the woods means I don't know what direction I'm going in, which is why it oscillates between the right and the left, because you don't know where to turn or where to look, and it's probably dark at night. And it's like that thing where you're like not really sure where you're supposed to be going. And, you know, you sort of, there's a disorientation and a sort of loss of direction that's occurring because it's of the way that the sound is purposely going into one ear and out the other. It feels like the forest is closed in on you. You're on the one path, but you're not actually sure what direction to go in. And all you see is darkness besides the tree, right? But like that's major. So at one, there's a second there where you actually feel maybe a little bit of peace, but then quickly, and there's a cluster there of dissonance right there. And all this is ultimately just prolonged, sustained notes that are just oscillating back and forth. It's powerful stuff. Leshy's theme. And this is more like a fire alarm, you know? An alarm in the distance. Hey, okay, so this is... Wow. Bum bum bum. Rock you. We will rock you. See that too, like that constant drone is really fun to me. And also too, again, see like what's interesting is that a drone is also something to hold on to, right? So yada 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 yada. So if you listen to that enough times, what ends up happening is that you would inevitably get caught up in the earworm mechanic where you would just hear that over and over and over. You probably hear it in your sleep, depending on how many times. So often with performers and singers, you do a phrase over and over and over and over and over. You literally like get it stuck in your ear so that all like you literally could go to bed. And it's the last thing you hear when you go to sleep, and it's the first thing you hear when you wake up. That's how powerful a small short phrase can be, or like a sentence, a musical phrase or whatever. And so the repetition in that is very interesting because it's constantly droning, and that really feels like there's a bit of a preparatory quality in it where it feels like things are starting to line up, and you have to make a decision, right? Ba da da ya da ya da da da. It's like you're looking at something and you're like, okay, here's this object. And I know that there are objects in this game, obviously. Like, here's this object. I need to decide what to do with this thing. And so it feels like at that moment where you're holding the thing in your hand, or you're reaching out your hand maybe, and it's like, okay, it's time to grab this. I don't know. It's just that's the fun part about it, is that there's like this like intense like, and you follow through, right? It's very cool. The moon. There's that alarm again. It's almost like a drone, like a tornado siren. No context. Is your name The Penis? How the fuck do you get that name on YouTube? Whew, that's uncomfortable. So that's where you are. Sorry, small beans. Hello. Hello, Void. Oddly enough, that feels like the most optimistic song I've heard so far. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, it's just a bunch of chords. It's like it's unnerving though, because the chords are just a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit just a little out of pocket. There's a the space in that piece is really interesting, isn't it? Because the space in between the chords is like the moment of rest, and the chords themselves feel like they're good, but the reality is that they're kind of not. They have an unnerving energy to them, even though they're just sustained like block chords essentially. You know what I mean? Also, just so we're clear, this isn't like a detailed analysis or anything. This is really just a listen through. I really wanted to shout out my Patreon member Vortex. I forget what your Atermori. For essentially sponsoring this stream. I really appreciate that. They did not give me any details for what they wanted me to talk about, so I'm kind of just vibing, and if something really comes out that is interesting that I want to talk about, then I'll mention it. But in general, I'm just kind of experiencing this for the first time, and yeah, I think that there's a tendency to feel like everything needs to be analyzed or like hyper focused on. But as a gamer myself, like I just kind of want to hang out and just listen to stuff. It's not just about, finding the like complexities in the piece, but also just like kind of experiencing music. That's really important to me as well, to feel like I don't always have to have my like opera professional hat on, because at the end of the day I've been playing games way longer than I was ever a professional singer, so it's also just about experiencing something new and cool. So if just to set the expectations, like I haven't been given any like specific tasks for this particular listen through, so I may honestly just sit here and vibe. Obviously I'll try to say stuff, but it's more just about like exploring the music with you all, and for those of you that are watching the video, so, or the VOD. All right. That's cool. It's just an arpeggiation, you know? Love that lower ball. Bum 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 bum. So much dissonance though, it like never leaves sight of dissonance. See, like there was a moment there where it felt like the piece was actually going to become sort of wholesome, or at the very least like positive, but it ends up staying in this constant propulsion of stress. And I gotta stop looking at these titles, but the point is that like there's a consistent feeling in that of momentum, right, from the arpeggiation, but then also there's this sense of like facing something, or like looking at something that's old, or I think the four scribes, though, if I recall correctly, the four scribes are the like four totems that you can pick, and they like do something to the game. I can't remember. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna look at the titles anymore. Wow. So much dissonance. It's crazy. It's really just like losing oneself. I mean, the whole thing is basically just a descent into madness. Ew. It feels like gasping for air. Like pressing into your lungs, like, you know, like. This drunk, it's like drugged. It's like, it so badly wants to be major, but it's like dipping into the synth and dipping into the like stumbling. There's a stumbling quality here, like a losing control of oneself, losing control of one's faculties and stuff. Jesus. It's just going wherever it wants to go. There's no sense of... It's lopsided. It's like toppling over itself. Oof. So this is like a sad and nostalgic track for like wishing things could turn out differently, or wishing that things hadn't happened the way they did, right? It's interesting how the tempo also fluctuates, where we have the slowing down here, right here. Like, so it's actually pretty cool. It's a normal tempo, it's sped up slightly, and now it's slowed down. I like how we have the low note pulse. It feels like there's almost like a quality of like violent crying. How did I end up here? Why am I in this position? What could I have done differently? Don't. And that is just such a bleak sound, isn't it? It's just like very sad. Don't. It's like, do you have to do this? Do you have to make this decision? And this is a little bit of urgency because it's alternating notes. While the one note sustains, the other notes are tossing between each other. Da, 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 da. Or I didn't want to do this. This isn't the scenario that I had in my mind, but this is what life is now. And the slowing down is really interesting there because it decays. It naturally decays. Ba, ba, ba. It's like sulking. It's sulking, but trying to stand and being unable to. Right? There's like a. It's almost random. And you hear it. This would be a great streaming game. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I liked it. I like the game a lot. All right. I wonder if that's like gun loading or the spinning of the telephone. Ember, I think so, yes. Oh, this was sponsored by a member of my Patreon at the top tier, where they get to suggest an entire OST listen. It's not sponsored. It's just that they spent the money to have me listen to the entire soundtrack. You know what's interesting is that while it does definitely sound like an assembly line, there's also this like quality of regurgitation that I'm hearing. Yeah, shout out to Atermori for asking for this soundtrack. I really appreciate it. I just recently adjusted the pricing on that tier. It's capped at 3 right now because I mean you can imagine entire soundtracks are it's either 2-hour streams. Or however long, or 40 tracks. I could really only do 3 at a time because I don't want to stretch myself too thin. But I was really excited when Inscryption was the one that they suggested or requested. So yeah, it's interesting how that actually sounds like vomiting. I know that people are really sensitive about vomiting, so I don't want to talk about it too much. But and at the beginning too, what's interesting is at the beginning sounds like this, like you don't expect. Now it's called the Temple of Technology, but you don't expect it to be there. It's almost like an antechamber. It's almost like a different room is suddenly available based on my limited understanding of the game of what I've played. It's almost like the cabin is a front, and underneath it's like there's gears and movements and like everything is sort of happening below the surface, and it's fascinating. I'm gonna try to stop looking at the titles. Ugh. Oh god. It's a little uncomfortable to listen to in one sitting, though, I will say. See, this is quirky. This is like a really fucked up marionette dance. You know? It's muffled, it's muted. It feels like it's like as if you were to dance like with like My Weekend at Bernie's, like a dead body, spinning it around and twirling with it, and there's like this smile, this dilapidated, fucked up smile with, you know, fucked up teeth, and like you haven't washed your hair in months, and there's... It's a dangerous dance. It's also quirky, it's just weird. And it's very clearly a waltz. Boom, whoop, whoop, boom. That's the best description of that song you've ever seen? Oh, good. I'm glad the insights are helpful. I'm just kind of talking. Like that too. I mean, there's like a playfulness in it, but the way that it's set to the music, there's dissonance in that right there. Ugh. Good morning. And see, now it's like, now the dance stops, really, and now there's this moment of staring at each other and stillness almost. I'm imagining like a clown holding a balloon, looking at you like, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. And then you respond, no, I shouldn't be. This is not where I'm supposed to be. And there's this moment of almost realization between the two of you that, yeah, you really shouldn't be there. It's almost like there's a degree of empathy there where suddenly it's like, well, anyway, back to the dance, you know, can't really stop and talk anymore, sorry, you know what I mean? It's so interesting. That's why I like listening to stuff out of context first. I like creating the visuals in my brain. It's in 4/4, which is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. I'm gonna try Void. 1. And that's a sad sound. That muted trumpet sound is like the dance is over, you know? The dance is over. It was a good time, but reality strikes back, you know? This is really dark. Feels like it's like melting or like walking away further and further back, you know? Wow. That's really interesting. Jesus. It's cool to use the chiptune. Tick-a-ta-tum, 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 tick-a-ta-tum. Huh. It almost feels like this is the music of the guy, you know? Isn't this the music when the guy's talking to you? It feels like it's like a kind of like a fucked up conversation. And like his voice is that lower register. Oh, you shouldn't be here. Naughty, naughty. You know what I mean? It's weird. Huh? That's interesting doubling too. Huh. Oh, is this the theme that plays when you're just playing? I think I've heard this theme then. All right, this is anger. Like, you know what? This is like being scolded. Isn't it interesting? The space there. Whoa. It feels like being yelled at. Oh, you think it's really funny that you can go, it's like a crash out. You think you have any right to go and talk to me like that? You motherfucker. Well, listen here. Every time you come and say shit like that to me, all you do is end up making yourself like a fool. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a... Yeah, or... This is like a moment where there's a chance, an opportunity to do something, to take care of something, it's like there's an oppositional force here because of the way that you have the rhythm. You have this melody here. So it feels actually more like it's about taking action. Isn't that cool? Like it feels like the player is at a disadvantage, or there's anger because you've done well. Oh, you think that you can just like get the right answer all the time? Well, I have a plan for you, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, or it's getting up out of your chair and being like, I gotta figure this shit out. I can't fucking be in here anymore. I need to figure out how to get out of this space. Man, the distortions are so interesting. But somehow it's a little bit powerful too because of the way the rhythm is there. That was dope. That was a dope track. I've heard the Scribe of Beasts. I actually have a video about this that I, for whatever reason, has never uploaded. My bad. It was a long time ago, though. Ah, okay, so that's the theme of the game. Da, 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 da. Dum, dum. Sick. The bass heaviness here is so satisfying because it has that strength of it, you know what I mean? It almost envelops the melody. I think this track represents power. It feels like everyone will know my strength. Everyone is gonna know, like, the thing that I don't really understand is the distorted upper register. This melody line. Wow. It's very animalistic. It's like it feels like you know what it feels like. It feels like letting loose or taking one's skin off and like really stepping into the wild world. But like there's an aggressiveness behind it too. That's really like it's so powerful, especially with the lower crunch. They'll see who I really am, you know, like, wow, what a fascinating piece. That's like so intense. It's like unnerving, but also really, really empowering. Boom, chop, bop. I am enjoying it, yeah, very much. See, this is very positive. This is almost like a friend, you know? Like, yo, man, I got you. Like, I'm a little weird. But, like, let's try to get out of here together. Let's try to figure this thing out. You know what I mean? Like, let's... The melody is playful. It's energetic. It's like, don't worry about this, man. Just hold on. I can take care of this. Things aren't ideal, but, like, you know, you'll get through it. It's kind of like an empowering message. It's like just focus up. Like, just do what I do. Just pay attention. Like, yeah, it sucks, but, like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, there's... Definitely sinister still. We don't lose sinister. The whole soundtrack is sinister. You know, I've been in your shoes. Like, it's normal that you feel this way, but, like, here, look on the bright side. There's maybe something, you know... Huh. Really interesting. Yeah, that's that heavy machinery sound. It's almost oppressive the way that it, like, leans into the crunch. It's very slow tempo, actually. Which I think this gives it space, which is kind of cool, because it allows for itself to be kind of free, you know? It's also very distorted. That's track 19. Oh wow, we only have 10 tracks left. That's crazy. This feels like a realization, kind of. Like an inescapable circumstance. There's that theme again. I mean, ultimately, it really feels like we're being choked. There's a suppression that occurs. You know, a pressing down. Kind of feels like drowning. But then it's like coming forward, actually. It's like saying, no, 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 no. Because it's growing, and it's crescendoing, it's growing in size and in volume, as if to say, you can't push this down. You can't suppress what I am. You can't bury this. And it's the organ, so it's almost as if we've killed the guy. And then the guy's like, psych, motherfucker, I'm still here. Because the organ has an evil sound to it. Again, we give it that disturbed. It's dying, though. Oh, that's accordion. That's cool. So it's the motif, but it's stretching it. Oh, yeah. This is like, you'll never be able to replace me or defeat me. But it's like I wouldn't want you to anyway, because then who would I have to play with? If this ends, where do we go then, you know? Can't have that. I don't want to be here alone. It's an interesting shift. This feels like being reborn. It's like being birthed. The natural crescendo and stuff is sort of it's like exposing or unveiling something. It's all so unnerving. It's like all blackness, and you get this this white light coming to you as if you're crossing into through the tunnel. Guys, is this game like, for those of you that have played Warframe, Is it like that? You know what I'm talking about? This yeah, being more than it may initially seem. Yeah, that's what I was going after. Okay. That is what I mean, yeah. Yeah. Warframe has a really big twist in its story where everything flips and suddenly you're aware of the reality of the thing you're playing. It's one of the most magical things, but I was wondering if it was similar in this. This feels like fire. It feels like burning everything to the ground. It's like picking up a bat and just going pop, you know what I mean? Like just setting it, letting it all burn, and it's heavy. It's got like deep pressing into it. It's like a controlled rage, you know? All right, cool, yeah. That sounds fun as shit. Oh, cool. I definitely will play it then. Yeah, definitely getting the upper hand, you know? This is a really good gym song, actually. I love finding anger in tracks. Yeah, I could stream it. Fuck. I'll stream it next week. Subnautica, I know, man, I know. Yeah, I'll stream next week. Hold on one sec. And the fadeaway, that's cool. Yeah, my editor is out of town next week, so I have a backlog of I have a backlog of everything I would need. So I think what I'll do is, let's see. I'm looking at my schedule. So Tuesday is Monster Hunter Day. Well, Monster Hunter's not going anywhere, so we're not too stressed about that. Well, Wednesday is the Spring Festival. It's 10 hours? How long is it to beat this? I'm not that I want to like blast through it, but just out of curiosity, how long is the game? So I've already played it for 3 hours, so I'm going to start over because what the fuck, I didn't even know what I was doing. So I'll just restart because it's not like I got very far. I like unlocked a couple keys. Like I know it's not just a card game, but I don't know. You know, I died more times than not. I don't know if it will be annoying to watch, but is it about? I think it's about 10 hours, right? I can't remember. But what I could do is if I schedule 10 hours. Okay. $10 hours blind. Okay. And I would be basically going in blind. Sure. About. Yeah, no tips though. I'd probably want to play it and like fuck up and stuff. And make it really painful for people. 12 hours? Yeah, okay. So then that would be basically three stream days. So I could do Monday I film my anime episodes, but I could do 2 of those and then do 2 on Thursday. So instead of doing 4 for Apothecary Dice. So I could do Monday AM to, sorry, I'm just talking out loud. Monday AM, because I've been wanting to play this. And now since we're listening to the soundtrack, it seems like a really good time to do it. So, and then Friday Clear Obscure comes out, which is really going to take over my life, I think. So assuming I like it. So I think next week is a good chance to do it. All right. So then, okay. So that's what we'll do. So Tuesday I'll stream Monster Hunter, and then in the afternoon, I'll stream Inscryption. Monday afternoon before 5:30. Monday from 1 to 4, I could stream Inscryption. And then at 5:30, come back for Planetary Annihilation OST Listen. Tuesday evening. And then Thursday. So 3 days. Thursday, I could also split. Thursday, I have to film. And Wednesday evening, we'll do Spring Blossom stuff okay. So Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday afternoon. Yeah. And then Friday, I'll stream Clear Obscure. Because there's no Patreon stream on Friday. Okay. So then we'll do that, guys. So we're going to finish this, obviously, but I'm just talking out loud. So Monday next week, afternoon, will be Inscryption Day 1. Tuesday evening will be Inscryption Day 2. And then Thursday afternoon, Eastern, will be Inscryption Day 3. And I think 3 days should be enough. Oh, fuck. What if Oblivion drops on Monday? Oh, yeah, that will fuck things up. If Oblivion drops, that's going to fuck a lot of shit up. Well, I can't really plan for that. I can't really plan for whether or not I can't really plan for whether or not they shadow drop Oblivion like they are apparently going to. There's a roguelike mode in this? I've never played Oblivion. so I kind of have to. Hey, thanks, Zeus. Appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. I should move those alerts. Oh, that's really cool. Because the card game itself is really good. I love this heartbeat pulse. Really. This scene's, it's like kind of positive, but nothing in this soundtrack is good. Everything is dangerous, you know? Yeah, off-key lo-fi beats to help you stress out too, exactly. And also feels like there's a timer, like you're being tracked, and every single move you make is being absolutely watched. And you're just trying to like put the pieces of the puzzle together, but like you know that something's behind you, as if to say like, you know, you're not free of it, and then it speeds up like this. Yeah. I might even start Inscryption tomorrow, because I'm going to be up at 7 for Wuthering Waves stuff. So maybe I start it tomorrow. Play for like a couple hours in the morning. I'll see. Let me see how tired I am when I wake up. Man, I'm so intrigued by this game. The soundtrack is really hard to listen to on its own, by the way. Like, it's kind of like hurting me. What's the whispering, really? What the fuck? It's a slowed down version of that previous thing. What the fuck is this? Yeah, the 29th. Smeen. Hey, what's up, Ian? It's like, it's me again. How come you don't want to dance and hang out? You know what I mean? It's like... It's a borderline samba too, which is kind of funny. It feels like it was made on a Casio tone keyboard, you know? Yeah, and then it's got like this gentle like, hey buddy, how are things going? Hey, you having a good time? You know, I can just picture like this dude that's like, what? What do you mean you're in a cabin with this dude looking at you and you're playing your card game? That seems unlikely. You know what I mean? Like, it's weirdly positive. Ah, and there's the danger. How many more tracks are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8. You think members only chat for YouTube and then emoji only for Twitch? Samba, it is Samba. Wow. What? This music doesn't fit at all. It's so strange. Why is this so bright? It's like so positive. It's strange. Chat, is this all diegetic? Is this all stuff that you hear in the game that is connected to the story beats? Like, this is all stuff that's like actively. No, let's be clear. When we say diegetic, we mean pieces that like someone is playing, or there's music that's actually in the game, like that. Like, does that make sense? Do I make sense? Like, it's not just like kind of background music. It's like the music is a part of the game experience. Wow, really? Okay. Like, this isn't... Someone's not playing the piano and the violin in the game, right? Some of it. Okay, all right. Cool, I'm excited to go into this pretty blind. I'll never forget when like someone was like, hey, Undertale, there's this, and this, and this. And I'm like, fuck, bro. I didn't fucking know. Yeah, Nazo. Oh, okay. You know, Nazo means nose, but spelled N-A-S-O. Oof. Chad, I'm still listening, but I have to, oops, don't look at that. I have to very quickly upload something for my editor. Wow. It's really amazing how there's this sort of stretching with the cellos. It feels like waves, doesn't it? Like almost like a really fucked up ocean. You know what I mean? Like there's an undulation almost, but it's also still at the same time. But then the piano has this like it's almost like a counter melody in the piano, as if I love when music does this, because it's like it's just decay, you know. It's brokenness, it's loss, it's like slipping through the cracks, you know. Those are some of the words that come to mind. It's like that melody represents something, and it's being pressed and squeezed and suppressed and broken. Or there's also an awakening or a realization within that music too, which is sort of interesting. Oh. See, and this feels kind of like the kind of music they would hear in a waltz or like a fucked up, like a dance, but the dance is deformed, it's dilapidated. It's like you find out, maybe we find out in this music, we find out who that guy is, right? That you're playing cards with. And like suddenly the realization of what this is all meant comes through within this. And it's actually a really sad story, because we find out that like, is this a lonely dude, or is like someone that's totally broken and lost their way or something? And like, you know, there's definitely an awakening or a realization that's occurring in this music. It's sort of like kind of taking a step back and just being like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Like this is, you know, this is what's been happening this whole time, and I had no idea, you know, like holy shit. It's really interesting. If I had a nickel for every time Marco described a song as really fucked up. What do you want me to say, man? This whole OST has been really fucked up. Not a happy melody in sight. Wow, this is like the sound that you hear when a like a quarter is spinning in that like endless circle. Maybe Inscryption's all about purgatory. And it's like a balance of heaven and hell. I accidentally read the title, so Final Duel, okay. Wow. Fantastic dissonant cluster chord there. Hey, fuck yeah. Love this kind of forward drive and momentum. It's really good. Do you think it's fun to like talk about what songs feel like to you? Do you feel like it's important to know what the feeling that you're feeling is when you're thinking about music? Or do you like just like listening to it sort of passively? Nice syncopation there. I'm just asking. It's like rain. Wow. That was a moment of space there where we almost felt like a realization. And then everything kind of piles onto itself. Huh. This reminds me of Griever's theme from Final Fantasy VIII of all things. Kind of funny. And then it just pitters out. Whew! Whew. It's the same theme as before, but now without any of the stuff. It's pure. It's I feel like this game might be about mental illness and like your own demons. And like shedding the burdens, the weight of loss, the weight of pain, the weight of sickness, the weight of illness. Maybe the dude that sits across from you is actually you, the shadows, you know, the shadow self, maybe. It'd be interesting. Yeah, I have to play this game now that I've heard this soundtrack. So I'll either play tomorrow morning, let's say around 9 a.m. Eastern, or Monday for sure. But the question will be if I play tomorrow. I like my days off. I'll probably play tomorrow. Oof. I could have sworn that would have been the end of the soundtrack. Oh, it's the I actually hate that song. I'm so sorry. That song bothers me immensely. It's really hard to go from this really like sparse, melancholic, sort of reflective guitar to that scalpulator. Blech. Did not like that. Did not like that. What is that slurping? Oh, it's shuffling cards. That's what that is. Jesus. So unnerving. Ugh. Is chat spoiling me? Oh, we're definitely doing members only. We're starved for Inscryption content? Are you good at card battles and puzzles? Because honestly, most Let's Players were just atrocious. I mean... those things shouldn't... What does atrocious mean? I would keep your expectations low. I mean, part of the fun of this is like not knowing what you're doing, right? I mean, this is like just a healthy drone. Whoa. What does brute forcing mean? Yeah, this song's awesome. I mean, I like roguelike card games. It's one of my favorite genres. Am I good at puzzles? Not especially. like I strongly disliked the Outer Wilds. Yeah, I've played Slay the Spire. I love Slay the Spire. But what would brute forcing... How could you brute force a puzzle game? You know what I mean? Can you even brute... How do you brute force it? That's my question. That's brute forcing? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a total sea shanty. Ah, I see. Oh, fun. Low register piano. Oh, it's the last song too. Oh. Oh, that's a nice ending to an otherwise incredibly depressing. So, in terms of brute forcing, I'll tell you this. No. Chances are, okay. So the way that I tend to play games is, if I'm struggling, I will most likely ask. But it's very rare that I will ask. I'll only ask, especially in a puzzle-like game, I'll only ask if I really feel strongly that that I am really hitting a wall. Now, that said, in a game like Outer Wilds, I struggled because I wasn't... Okay. So I have a tendency... I wouldn't say I'm a brute forcer, but I have a tendency to like to play games in a straight line. I don't like too many obstacles. Now, card roguelikes are a genre that I really enjoy. But like, if I'm doing the same thing over and over and over, I'll probably turn to the chat and be like, "Hey chat, I'm pretty sure that I'm struggling. Can you just point me in the right direction?" And then a gentle little nudge is usually good, right? Or I'll be like, chat, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Am I nearing this? You know, like that's kind of the stuff I ask because I'm not opposed to using guides, right? Now that being said, you know, will I use my brain? I'll attempt to. But if I'm not seeing, like, especially because I know that Inscryption is a puzzle, is a card game that actually has a much bigger space to it. I kind of know what I'm getting myself into. I've already played 3 hours, but I'm going to start fresh, right? So what did I do in my last playthrough? There's a clock, I think, and I think I unlocked the clock, which then gave me something. But it may be frustrating to watch. And in that case, if it is frustrating, you just walk away. Like, we'll get there. So I'm not opposed to, like, the way I like to handle streams that are a little bit more puzzle focused is I don't mind talking about it, talking it out, and processing it. Yeah, it may be frustrating. Hopefully not, but it may be painful. If it's like Outer Wilds, then it will be very painful. If it's more like something else, like, I don't know, like a different kind of game that isn't quite Outer Wilds, then it probably won't be painful. The problem with Outer Wilds is that I was so caught up by the world at large that I didn't realize that reading was like a fundamental part of it, like reading the map, the chart and stuff. So I think that is probably, that will probably be, you know, I'm pretty open-minded about getting help, but what I don't like is people that are like, no, you fucking idiot, it's this here. That bothers me because it's like, okay, dude, like you've played it like 10,000 fucking times. Like, just give me a second to like figure it out. Like, you know, so I think it's a mutual agreement. You as an audience participant being patient, me, the streamer, I guess I am a streamer, the streamer being open-minded to like asking for help and also trying to figure out like, okay, I'm struggling, I could use some help. So we'll just dive in. Fuck, I mean, let's just do it. I love card roguelikes. I probably won't try League's limited card game mode, The Demon's Hand, but that sounds really fun. If they still supported Legends of Runeterra, I'd probably be in there. So let's shoot for it. So first of all, I'd like to just say, Outer Mori, thank you so much for supporting the channel by having us listen to this entire OST. I was really excited for the Inscryption OST. It's been on my to-do list for a very long time. I really want to play this game. Let's do it ASAP. Tomorrow, I'm waking up at 7 a.m. EST to watch the anniversary stream for Wuthering Waves. I'm just going to stay on 9 o'clock, depending on how long that stream is. We'll switch over and we'll do Inscryption for at least 4 hours. Why not? So we'll do it in the morning. Then, Monday, if I can schedule this correctly, around 1 o'clock EST, I can play Inscryption for another 3 hours. And then I can also do it Tuesday afternoon. And then I can also do it Thursday. I think that should be enough time. That's about 12-ish hours between those 3 days, because Friday is going to become Clear Obscure Day. So that's the game plan. Let's do it. Let's dive in and more hints. Yeah, hints. I like hints. I don't like solutions. Chat struggles with those. So we'll keep it on emoji only for Twitch, which is usually a smaller crowd anyway. Hey, Twitch. I got my 40 folks over there. And then YouTube, I'll keep you on member only, which I hate to do, but it'll just be safer and better. So let's plan on that. Mods will be here. We'll just do mutual respect. You guys are kind. I'm kind. And and if he drops Oblivion, I'll wait a week to stream it anyway. But I can't stop streaming Monster Hunter because that's like my main game right now. All right, guys, that sounds super exciting. Let's do this. I'm really excited. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. let's just have a good time. I'm really excited to dive into this. I've been wanting to finish Inscryption for a long time now. I know it's great. I'm really excited. So let's do it tomorrow morning. We'll play until like 1 p.m. EST, so like about 4 hours. And then yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Really, really hyped. Would a hint in the form of a riddle work? No. What I'll do is I'll turn to you and I'll say, yo, I feel like, am I like close to this? You know what I mean? So, I really, like, imagine you're an internet like guide that doesn't give the full answer, but it gives some of the answer. That's the game plan. All right, I hope that those of you that want to attend will be there. Otherwise, shit, I'll play this shit by myself. I don't even care. I would play Inscryption. That's how I know a game is something I want to play. Is if there's no one watching, would I want to sit down and play it? If the answer is yes, then that's usually a game I'd like to stream, because then it's just icing on the cake to have people hang out. Sweet. Thank you so much for hanging out. I didn't expect so many of you to be here. It's always really appreciated. Sorry about the little hiccup earlier. So the stream is going to start at a weird spot. But yeah, thanks a ton. And I will see you. What the fuck is going on? I think I have to clean this. Thanks a ton. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. EST. And if you're working, you can watch the VOD. See you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. And we will